Welcome to this assessment explanation video for ACMVET413 Prepare for Anaesthesia and Monitor Animal Anaesthesia and Analgesia. For a description or an overview of what the unit covers, you can click on the Home tab under the Contents list, and it will give you a brief overview of the topics that are contained within this unit. It will also give you a description of the assessment items which must be completed in order to be deemed satisfactory in this VET 413 unit. There are 4 assessment items for VET 413. 3 of them are practical in nature, and 1 of them is a written task. Now, you may have noticed on your timetable that ACM VET 413 is delivered and assessed with ACM VET 405. The reason for that is because there is lots of crossover in both the theoretical resources, the practical teaching, and also the assessments. So, as well as those 4 assessment items, you will need to complete 4 practical assessments for ACM VET 405 in order to achieve a satisfactory result for this unit. So essentially, there are actually 8 assessment items that must be completed to achieve a satisfactory grade for ACM VET 413. 4 of them are VET 413 assessments and 4 of them are VET 405 assessments. For more information on these assessments, you can click on the Assessments tab under the Contents list. Now, these 2 practical assessments for VET 413, monitor patient under anaesthesia and complete AAS anaesthetic record, and assist in the induction of anaesthesia, either need to be completed if you're a full-time student on campus in your surgical rotations, or if you're a part-time student who's also working in industry, it's likely that your lecturer will come out to your workplace to assess your skills and knowledge for monitoring a patient under anaesthesia, completing the anaesthetic record, and assisting in the induction of anaesthesia. Assessment 3, however, is a practical assessment which will take place on campus, regardless of whether you are a full-time or a part-time working student. So it is really important that you go through and you read the student information documents for each of these assessments. Now, obviously, your lecturer will give you more information as the topic progresses. However, by opening up these student practical observation assessment documents, you will get more information on the tasks that are to be assessed in each of your practical assessment items. Now, that assessment for anaesthetic emergencies is likely to already be scheduled on your lesson plan, and if not, it'll be something that you'll need to discuss with your lecturer. So, assessment 4 is your written assignment. Now, in the instructions here, you'll notice it says that there are 14 questions to answer in this assessment, all of which you must answer correctly in order to achieve a pass grade overall for this assignment. Now, this assignment is likely to take some time for you to complete. All of the questions are short answer questions, so you will be required to put some thought, some consideration, and do some research prior to submission of this assignment. Now, while you will find most of the answers in your resources, some of the questions may require you to perhaps do some more research in order to come up with the correct answer. You may review the student assignment document, and again, I encourage you to review and start this assignment as early as possible within your scheduled time for this unit. Go through and answer all of the questions by the due date, and then go back through and submit this via the Add Submission button. Okay, so as well as the 3 practical tasks which must be completed and the written task, you will also need to complete 4 practical assessments for VET 405 to achieve a satisfactory result for this unit. For more information on these assessment items, you can either watch the recording, which discusses assessment items for ACM Vet 405, or you can click straight over to the Vet 405 Learn page and you can go through and you can have a read of those assessment item requirements yourself.